Welcome to ClevelandBands Insights. I'm Dana Clark, and for the first time ever, we have a guest on ClevelandBands. Let's welcome Chase Oakley.
Hi Dana,
Welcome
thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you for coming today.
Thanks.
All right. Hope you enjoy the studio so far.
It's excellent. I love it.
Right on. You know, I had a really good time the other night checking you guys out, and you and Dolinar and Anthony, right?
Yes.
Your drummer. Yeah. You guys played a really great variety of a bunch of styles of music. I'm curious, and I want to ask you a few questions about the band, and a little bit about your history.
Cool.
You're cool with that, right?
Yeah, of course.
And so, who chooses the songs in Broke English? And now, is it Broke English or is it Broken?
Broken English. We thought we were clever with the name, combining the two letters in the end of the first word and the beginning of the second. You know.
Right. Now, do you think that your age difference between you and Dolinar, which I know isn't that far, but do you think that has an influence on the genre and of the span of music you guys play?
Well, with Dolinar, it's pretty interesting. I've actually been with him when we've heard like a new tune. Like I was with him the first time we heard Funk 49, which was like a couple months ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you imagine being with someone the first time hearing that tune? You know, and it blew his mind. So, picking songs, he'll hear a song on the radio and we'll do it, or he'll ask the band what he thinks. But when I joined, he had a great set list, and we take pride in the diverse music that we do, from Girl from Ipanema, Desafinado to Beatles, Jason Mraz. I mean, we do a lot of stuff, and many in between. So,
awesome.
So that definitely adds to our repertoire. And
I got to tell you, I really enjoyed your version of "Don't Let Me Down." I thought that was awesome, and I wanted to edit that one and share it on there. But I think Mrs. Robinson was right before it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with that. But we're gonna share a little bit of that on the show today.
Awesome.
We'll play a couple of minutes of that. But now you've been playing guitar for a while, right?
Yeah, 10 or 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah,
so you started pretty young.
6th grade. Yeah.
Who were your influences growing up? In guitar players.
Influences have changed over the years, just because when you're a new guitar player, and especially when you start out young, I think you don't really know what's good yet. Of course, Clapton is obviously like a good one, and obviously Clapton's great. But I mean, my tastes have changed over the years so much, and I think that's what's kept it interesting. Like learning Clapton licks the first couple years, now it's turning into learning some John Scofield licks, so like the musicality is really, bumped up my playing, and my ears gotten better. But yeah, I'd say like Clapton, the easy choices, Stevie Ray Vaughan. I really like Pete Townsend from The Who, he's sweet.
So it's not just the guitar player themselves who's an influence, but the music as well.
Yeah, the music is a big part of it. I mean, Pete Townsend would be no one without Keith Moon. You know what I mean? It's that balance of a good guitar player with a good drummer, with a good vocalist, with a good bass player. I mean, it all comes together, and that's the sound that I like. I don't think of myself as a guitar player playing with people. I think of like my guitar is for the band, for the music. If you think about the music instead of just what you're doing on guitar, just what you're doing on drums, see how it adds to the music. And that's where my goals are now, is to what can I add to music, that I create with Dolinar or other people that I play with. What can I add? What can I be doing to make this better? Not just to show off and not to, here's how fast I can play, but what can I add to the music to make it better, more enjoyable for the audience.
Right on. And I noticed in the guitar work, you guys work together really well. Like I really liked in Don't Let Me Down how you were, playing that bass line. Boom, doo, 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 doo. And I was like, yeah, you got to have that in that song.
And that's where it stems from.
The way you guys really adapt with, the two acoustics and the cajon and the tambourine, that was really awesome. So, for those of you who don't know and are wondering, well, how can this guy have just heard Funk 49 in the last couple of months? Dolinar is from Albania, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right, and I think he was like a child star over there. He had a hit song over in Albania. Now, Albania is a small little country. He says there's only about 3 million people in the country itself. But he came over here 10 years ago. About 10 years ago, not even knowing how to speak English.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Great stories, from Dolinar, if you ever get a chance to hang with them. So, as far as, what do you see for the future of Broken English?
Well, we have big plans. Right now it's covers. We get to get our name out there. I get to... The Beatles started playing covers, I'm not trying to compare myself to the Beatles, but they started playing covers. They got so good at playing together by playing, Elvis and that older music. And I think that's where we're at right now. I'm learning so much about Dolinar's playing that when we sit down and we have some demos, we're working on original tunes, I know what he's going to do. I know what he wants me to do. So I think playing out as much as possible, playing covers that we're doing, we're really learning what the other person is capable of and what I can help him with, what he helps me with. So I think that's a big part of why I like playing with him.
That's beautiful. It's all about working together. A couple episodes of Insights ago, I mentioned a article that I read that talked about brain function in playing guitar, and the outcome of the study was actually that musicians read each other's minds when they're playing together.
Right. That's right.
Better than they read the actual music.
That's right.
So there is a really a feeling, that you're also kind of feeling together and getting across.
The more you know the person, I think too, that adds. I know his personality is really bubbly and exciting. If you've shown the video already, you can see that he gets into it and is very, very excitable.
Right, he's got the feeling and that emotion.
So that kind of brings out the best in me too, I think.
That's awesome.
It's a cool.
When's your next show?
We got Fatheads on Friday, their new brewery. Well, not new, but they just opened up a couple months ago in Middleburg Heights. And then we're playing Saturday, the two of us, downtown Sandusky, J Bistro. Really nice place.
Right on. And you're looking for a drummer in the near future because Anthony is going to be going away for a few months, I understand?
He'll be going away, and he's helped us out with the show in Tremont, and he'll come back and join us towards the end of the year.
Have you got somebody to play with during that time? Or?
Oh, we've got an incredibly talented young drummer, Adam Herdisky, one of Jim Wall's students. Incredibly talented. He's 18. He's killer. He's really good. And he brings a whole new dynamic, different from Anthony, different from any other drummer. Both are good in their own right, but man, the talent in that kid,
Does he do the percussion thing as well, similar to Anthony did, or does he bring a cocktail kit?
He'll bring a cocktail kit, but not a cajon. I don't think we've seen him with a cajon, but the kid is just super talented. He's one of those guys that can do jazz to like death metal, and he shows that skill in the playing.
Which Fatheads are you going to be at this Friday?
This is the one in Middleburg Heights. This is the actual brewery.
Okay, the actual brewery in Middleburg Heights. You can check out Broken English. Chase Oakley, thanks a lot for joining today.
Thanks,
we're going to share a video here of the band. If you can get out, make it out, check them out. It's definitely worth the trip. Whether you're out to have a bite to eat or have a few drinks, you'll definitely enjoy the show. Chase, thanks again for joining me. So much a pleasure.
Dana, thank you. Thank you.
All right, excellent.
And it's a year, missing loving song. Trees are floating all over you, oh no. Oh, now the city's missing loving song. Never homes, a place to go to free. Hey, yeah. The branching for our thighs. We're like to learn how you turn. Running on to see how simple